I just want to talk about the Enviromonitor cellular gateway and changing the 6-volt battery on it. So if we open up the gateway, as hopefully you're all aware that you've got a rechargeable 6-volt battery in there. Now that battery will over time degrade. I think the specs, depending on the battery type fitted, are around about maybe 10-15% per year. So when we get into our really dark, dismal grey months of sort of December and January specifically, and we might not be getting a lot of solar, then our battery can require changing because you're just not getting enough solar charge off this panel. I mean, this will standard charge at about 17.5 volts up to 20 volts maybe. But if we're just not getting enough sunlight in the day, we're just not getting enough power into our battery, the battery or the system will go into standby mode. When it gets to 5.3 volts charge, it will completely power off until it's got enough power to get up to, or it gets up to 5.7 volts, and then it'll re-enable the system. While the system is off, it won't be recording any data. So that's something to remember. You can look at the battery voltage on their health data from within Weatherlink, weatherlink.com, and we'll show you how to do that in this video in a little while. But what we recommend when it gets to kind of this stage is probably having, or if we do recommend changing the battery, is having a spare 6-volt battery available. And they're very easy to change. So you might look at your battery health, it gets down to maybe like 5.6, 5.5 volts, that sort of thing, probably 5.6, even 5.7, and you'll go, right, I'm going to change the battery, take the old one out, put that onto trickle charge, and then just keep an eye on it. It should go for at least another sort of probably 2-3 weeks without getting any solar charge at all on a fully charged battery. But it's just, sometimes you're going to need that extra to get you through the month or through these dark periods. So to change the battery, all we need to do is remove the 2 power leads, and you may or may not have a cable tie holding it in. This one has got a cable tie holding it in. So we're going to cut that and then take that battery out. Now to get that cable tie out fully, you've got to take out the charging tray, which you might not want to do in the field. Cable tie really is only holding that battery in place for shipping. If you're on a static system, like 90% of people, or probably 99% of people will be, there's really no need to put that cable tie back on if you're not moving the system about, because the battery's not going to move. So we take our new battery, pop that in, like so, remove the shipping caps on it, and then just literally reconnect our battery like so. And what we should do is, there we go, straight away we've seen that we've got a green light on the battery and it's going through all its connections, creating a connection to the cell tower. Already seen its sensor suite, and obviously if I needed to Bluetooth to it to do something, it would show up on there. So it's as simple as that to change the battery.